As we walk with the Lord, it's important that we make decisions each day to follow the principles of God's Word. Because you and I both have a choice. We can decide what we're going to do, and each day that choice is new. Am I going to do what God asked me to do? Am I going to follow His plan? Am I going to do what my heart feels like, what my flesh feels like? So I've got to choose to stand for the Lord, and when we do, then God's going to stand for us. Hi, I'm Craig Fritchley. I pastor Calvary Apostolic Tabernacle in Iola, Illinois, and we're glad that you joined us today for this devotional. Because when you take a stand and do the right thing, God's going to show up for you. If you do the things God asks you to do, then He will give you the promises that are written in His Word. And so in ministry, there are ups and downs. People fluctuate. Things happen. The Apostle Paul was writing the young preacher Timothy in 2 Timothy chapter 4, and he was just letting him know what was going on in his life right now. He said, "The Demas has forsaken me. He loved this present world and has departed." He said, "Also, Crescens has gone to Galatia. Titus went to Dalmatia." He said, "The only one with me right now is Luke." So he told Timothy, "Bring Mark with you, for he's profitable, and come, because I need you right now." You see, when we team up in ministry, when we do what's right, it's important that we know that God is going to help us to do what's right. He said, "I had Alexander the coppersmith, and he did much evil. I've had opposition, people standing up against me, problems that stirred up in life." He said, "But when that happened, no one was with me at first, but then God stood with me," verse 17 says, "and the Lord strengthened me." Aren't you glad that God doesn't leave us? When we're in the midst of trouble, when life's going wrong, when things happen, when we feel discouraged, God shows up. He sees what's going on in your life each and every day. And if you stand with Him, He will stand for you. He will give you what you need at the right moment, and you can do the will of God each and every day. The Bible's promised that we wouldn't have more put on us than we can bear. God knows exactly what your limit is, and it's not going to go over that limit. The only way that that would happen is you would carry things that you're not supposed to carry. That's why the Bible tells us to cast all our cares upon Him. That's why the Bible tells us don't worry, don't fret, trust Him. And so as we walk through life, God comes, and sometimes it seems like in just the nick of time, to give us what He needs, because God stands with us whenever we stand with Him. I want to encourage you today. You can make it. Whatever you're going through in your life right now, God knows where you're at, and God's going to help you. Cast all those cares upon Him, because He cares for you. Let God help you to navigate life. You can't do it by yourself, but you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. So let God help you today, because God will stand with you as you walk with Him. Commit your life to Him. Walk with Him each day. Live steadfastly before the Lord, and watch as God removes obstacles, as God gives you encouragement, and as God sends other people alongside to help you to get through the day. He's a great God. He's going to help you today. Lord bless you. We hope you share these devotionals with others, and we'll see you on the next one.